It's a well-known fact that the American rail network is designed with the purpose of moving freight, and lots of it. Because of this, dedicated passenger lines are indeed few and far between, but there are some. On the southern shore of Lake Michigan is Michigan City, which is actually in the state of Indiana. Go figure. The point being that it's here that not one, but two dedicated passenger lines not only pass through, but indeed intersect at grade. Those being Northern Indiana Commuter Transportation District's South Shore Line and Amtrak's Michigan Line. This crossing is also unique in the fact that one of the lines is actually electrified. For those that dream of a European rail system here in the States, this is about as close as it gets. On a warm and humid afternoon, I headed out to Michigan City to document trains at this unique crossing. First catch is Amtrak Train 352 heading north on the Michigan Line. An inbound South Shore train rattles over the crossheads next. Being that it's afternoon, the vast majority of the trains we'll see this afternoon are outbound South Shore trains such as this one, which is headed to its next stop at 11th Street. On the South Shore Line, Michigan City is a quiet zone, meaning that engineers are not required to sound the train's horns at grade crossings as is demonstrated by this inbound deadhead move. While the vast majority of South Shore's fleet is comprised of 40-plus-year-old single-level cars, they also roster a modest fleet of double-decker highliners. These are usually used on express and extended services that run all the way to the line's terminating point in South Bend. For decades, Michigan City was known for its two sections of street running trackage on both 11th and 10th Streets. Unfortunately for rail fans, South Shore's double-track NWI project eliminated this in favor of a second main track. With the realignment of the right-of-way, the train we see approaching now is running where a row of houses stood only a few years ago.
Upcoming dispatch, if you can, particularly west, one time on 3 east, one time on.
For some reason known only to Amtrak's signal department and maybe some electrical engineering nerds, the 10th Street grade crossing momentarily activates every time a train passes by on the South Shore. My best guess is that it has something to do with the combination of the diamond and the use of older style crossing relay equipment on the Michigan line. Now, while the Michigan line is a dedicated passenger line, it still sees the occasional freight movement. Back in the fall of 2024, I caught NS train B0T slamming across the South Shore Diamonds. This is a grain train that runs as needed between Burns Harbor, Indiana and Decatur, Michigan. The two GP60s on the point are required to lead due to having the in-cab signal equipment needed to run on the Michigan line. Getting back to the present day, we watch as the parade of South Shore trains continues. Providing an intermission from the action on the South Shore, Amtrak train 354 rumbles across the double-track diamond at speed. With the cross traffic clear, South Shore regains possession of the interlocking. Our last catch of the day is Amtrak's Blue Water, heading north a couple hours late. Listen as each crossing in town activates in sequence for the approach of the train. As Train 364 continues on its northbound journey to Port Huron, Michigan, I decide to pack up and call it a day, content with the activity I saw on this afternoon. For now, I'm Train Track Trav. I'll see you trackside. Thanks for watching.